Okay, so in part one of this book, Up the Neck Improv, we showed you some examples of some of the licks that you can play using this simple G position, using the C position here. And once again, this G position can be transposed up to C or D. This C could become G's or D's. All right, so in the fourth lesson, what we do is we just take this position, and I've got 8 different variations, and I'm just going to play them. It's a 2-measure C lick, and you can hear the very subtle differences, and here it comes. So here's number 1. Here's number 2. Here's number 3. Here's number 4. 5. Number 6. Let's do number 6 again. Number 7. Number 8. Okay. Now let's put, and you'll see that there's not a lot of variation between each of these 8 things, but they're enough to make your playing more interesting. So let's play John Hardy. Okay, so here we go. So okay, some more. And the last 2. Okay, not much difference, but I'll give you an example of 2 licks that I just saw. Here it comes. So you can play one variation where it goes. Okay, there's the first one again. I can add 1/5 string and change the way that lick feels. Okay. Okay, so I'll play the first one and then the second one back together. Versus. Versus. Okay? Okay, so that's really the point of all this, is to give you some ways to take some simple positions that you already know and apply them to all kind of different songs. So if you're playing, for example, Lonesome Road Blues. I'm saying. Make sense? Okay, now, then we do just 4 simple licks, and all those do is take this bar position right here. And the first one is, that's the first one. And then the second was, the third one was, say. The third one is, all right, once again, we're playing these out of G, but let's assume that we were going to play these as the D lick to John Hardy, okay? So I'm going to play John Hardy using some other licks in this book, and then when I get to the D, do that. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. D part again. Again, say. So you see how that works? So you can play any song, and let's just do Lonesome Road Blues again. And I'm going to just use the licks in this book. So, and may not make too much sense, but here we'll start it by going. Sorry, I switched into John Hardy, but you can see how these licks are used. Then, okay, so we've done that. Then we take some of these concepts and apply them to some up the neck, even higher licks. And here we go, and I'm going to find this in just a second. Okay, so these are these licks, which is... Okay, so these are coming out of this this high G position, and so I'm going to play a couple of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to play John Hardy. And then the last concept is a simple thing where we operate out of this G position, but we use these two fingers, the index and the middle. Index on second eighth, middle on first ninth, okay? And what does that do? That lets us reach all the way up to... That gives us all these licks right here. So, I'm going to find out where I put these licks because I had them a minute ago. Ah, here we go. This is lesson 6. And here we go. So the first lick is... The second was... The next one is... Third one was... And the last one is... Whoa! Once again, we go to John Hardy, and we're just gonna mix these, but I'll use those in the D part. So here's John Hardy. Okay, so hopefully that kind of, what it will do is it will give you an ability to play out of this position, which is this, out of this position, which is the C, and out of the bar position. Okay, so we're going to play one last song, and I'm going to play Little Maggie, and I'm going to add this lick. So here we go, Little Maggie. you see how you can use all these positions in a lot of your basic songs. 9-pound hammer. So if you, for some reason, have enjoyed this infomercial, this big sales pitch, and want to receive this book at no charge, except if you like it, we ask you to pay for it. And if you don't, just send me a note and say, hey, I hate your book, I'm throwing it away. And I actually have a video of you burning the book or whatever. But I spent probably $300 or 400 hours filming and developing this, and I hopefully it gives you some opportunity to help you to learn to improvise and to create a little more drive on certain of your up the neck breaks.